TONYBUCK temaboxeo, y'all know what it is. You know what it is for September. Let's see if the people want to join and want to get on topic. Canelo versus Crawford. Different weight divisions. Unusual, it's not an everyday type of fight. Championship fight, undisputed fight. We have some battery on the phone. Like 15 minutes worth. Let's see if people wanna, if the chat wants to pull up. If the chat pulls up, then we talk about it. Hot day. Hot day should be in the pool. We're getting closer and closer to the fight. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all see the title? How y'all seeing the fight go down? We are very well, thank you, my friend. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Saturday. How's it going? How's it going? If you're tapping in, let me know. Let me know what's up with the fight. We're getting closer to it. Like I had been saying, I was gonna be making more lives the closer we get. So, you know, trying to keep my word is kind of hard. What's going on? What's going on? Bamber, Car Door. How's it going? Jessica Shoemaker. How's it going? PK Dores. How's it going? So yeah, like I was saying, we're gonna keep the lives. We're gonna be going live, hoping to talk about the fight. What y'all think? How y'all think it's gonna go? And it's only for me at least. It's like in the last 2 months, haven't really been nothing going on for boxing for me. Something that I can be really excited for in a fight wise. And this is the fight that got me really interested. So I'm like, and people have a whole, different type of opinions for this fight. So it's like a fight you can debate on a lot, for the accomplishments the fighters have, and they're low key legend. At least Canelo's a living legend right now. Crawford as well, since he's been to former undisputed twice, you know. And if you watch Canelo throughout his career, then you know his his background. Because I watched Canelo's rise since he was like 22, even though he had a whole lot of fights before that. in Mexico. I do not really recall a lot of his Mexican fights, but after getting to know him, I would go look at his highlights from Mexico. So, I mean, yeah, we know some of Canelo's Mexico highlights, but mostly the fights that he had in Las Vegas, locations, and in Texas. How's it going? How's it going, Aquiles? So Crawford, he came in the game a little bit later, but got his shine later. He was really kind of unknown, but he been putting in that work, undefeated as we speak. So I mean, touted as pound for pound number one. At least the number one fighter, heavyweight fighter, says he's number one. So I mean, why not? But how y'all feel like? Who wins that fight? Who wins that fight and how? For me, there's like Canelo has a lot of cons, but or I meant like pros, not cons. Obviously, he has his cons as well, but how's it going, Lex and Mason? Pros more than cons, I would say, to win the fight. Just how Crawford has his pros and cons to win his fight as well. So, but I wanna read what y'all have to comment on that fight, or we could just talk about it. However, but I was saying a fight I'm excited for because I feel like Canelo's gonna win, but it won't be easy, right? A lot of people feel Crawford will win, so it makes the fight interesting. It's kind of hard to tell who will win based off the achievements both these fighters have, and we now seen Terrence Crawford beef up to 185 pounds. So I mean, he can get up there in weight as well. So you know, uh, for those of us that wondered how was he gonna do it to get all the way to 168, and for what he's shown us on social media, Terrence Crawford, that he can go up in weight, uh, even if it's just like walk around weight, not not being in camp wise. Because I mean, 185 pounds for a fighter that fights at 47, to me it kind of seems like he has a huge weight advantage when he fights at the weight he does. So, but I'm sure that's not when Crawford is to be fighting at when he would fight at 47. I don't think he would be up that high. I believe it's just since he's going at a higher weight class, he has to be like he can eat a little bit more and know that he's not gonna cut down all the way to 47 and be at 68. But Terrence Crawford has beefed up and is at I'm pretty sure he's not there anymore, but he was at 185 pounds. And that's one of the things that I feel like is gonna be a disadvantage for TBC, Terrence Bud Crawford. You feel me? Like he's gonna be too sluggish at the higher weight class and not have the speed to hang with like the Canelo that already is used to 168. The weight was added on naturally as Canelo also climbed up the ladder of different divisions, higher divisions from 154 to 68. Will have the natural. To me, it seems Canelo will have the natural speed advantage for being used to that weight class, and Canelo also being one of the smaller guys, if not one of the smallest in the division of 168 super middleweight. I feel like Crawford would be too sluggish at 68. They say he's really athletic, can do this and that, but Canelo's also very athletic, man. He's been doing this for a really long time at the highest level, higher than TBC, really, because Canelo's been in there with, the legends, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Miguel Cotto. It's just levels, and the atmospheres, pay-per-view shows that Canelo has done compared to Bud Crawford is just no comparing. So I just feel there's too much pros for my guy Cinnamon to win. And being the younger guy, when the fight is over, after that month, Terrence Bud Crawford is gonna be 38 years old. Canelo's like around 35. 35, I believe uh, going to be. He did turn on around July, June. So 35, 36, still way younger than Bud Crawford. So it just like I said, a lot of pros. So that's just me. If anybody, if anybody sees it different, you could comment the way you see it. Well, that's what we on here for, though. That's what we on here talking about. And I will always say this: there was reports that Bill Haney, got in Crawford's head, saying, "Yo, bud, you can do this. You can beat that Mexican. Take him off his throne. You can do this. We need to have a spotlight." As they feel, the Haneys, you know, like that they should have a spotlight that they're the man in boxing. When they're not, we know what Ryan did to them, and the Haneys up to some fishy stuff, man. Knowing about the the test, the failed test after, like before anybody, like that's just fishy. Then working with the Victor Contes and Snacks, someone that we know their history. So Bill Haney got in Bud's head and hasn't had him gassed, thinking he could defeat someone like Canelo, which is fine. You should have that type of belief in yourself, but like to actually think he's gonna be able to pull it off, which I think he'll fail in. Because back then, Bud knew. He's like, nah, I can't rock with Canelo, man. He's too good. He's too high up in there in the division with the big boys. So I mean, um, you know, he let himself get gassed up, and is probably gonna get hurt come September. All for believing he had a chance. It's not impossible, obviously, but I think he's just is gonna be a failed attempt to achieve what he's trying to achieve. And but a lot of you will know once the fight happens, and you come back to my channel and see all the content I have on that. You're gonna be like, damn, this guy knows what he's talking about. Because I really don't believe Bud will win. And we all know Bud doesn't have the power to do anything versus Canelo's job. His Triple G couldn't even drop Canelo once. TB Crawford does have long hands, you know, and is probably like an inch and a half taller than Canelo. But we all know what Canelo has done to taller fighters. Nah, he won't have the speed at 168. He's gonna be sluggish for that added weight. And that's the intriguing part. These two fighters have never got in the ring together and showcased their skills versus one another. So that's the intriguing thing about it. Like, we're gonna see what's up. Who really has the speed? Is it Crawford or Canelo? That's what I want to see. Who's going to exchange first? How? Who's going to jab first? A beautiful day, Saturday. Beautiful day. Especially when you conversating with the chat on a sport you love. Yes, sir. But Juan Leiva, Just came in, left this comment, and bounced. He's like, I'll tell you this. It's all good though. Just remember, you gotta come back. You gotta come back to my channel after September and see how it went down. And you'll know I'm the GOAT for knowing these things. We hit and miss too, so we don't always get them right, but most of the time we get it right. And this is one of the ones that we didn't get right. And it's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good. But good Saturday regardless. You know, came to put in my work. Put in my work, even though I know it's not enough. I need to grind it out even more. But if y'all don't slide in the comment area, Kenovato really get the chat going. So you know, but either way, like I've said, all opinions are welcome. The weirdos get eliminated, and as long as you have a healthy comeback, we Gucci. So yeah, till next time we go on live, man. Don't forget, you know I'm gonna be saying this every live. When the fight goes down, depending who won, remember to come back to see if your boy got it right, or come and throw crow at me, cause you know, watch me eat my crow at least, cause I got something wrong. But like I said, you hit and miss. That's how it is in this game. We don't always get them right, but we almost always right, cause we know what it is in this boxing game. But yeah, come back, subscribe, comment, like, and y'all already know what it is. Till next time, vato.